What's up traders, welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard trading coach. I'll be doing a live trading session, live analysis and live discussion that we do every trading day. As you can see, this is the first week of the month, NFP week, very volatile week. Coming up quite a few high impact news later today also, and yesterday also there was quite a few news. Early today we had AUD news. Also we see that as NFP coming, we can see potential direction in the market. So let's see one by one. I will be starting with gold. Now as I mentioned gold earlier, that initially we could see upside on gold to the nearly to the daily 20 EMA, and gold is there almost nearly to the daily 20 EMA. Let's see which way now we can expect gold to be heading. Now this is the 4-hour time frame gold I was looking at, and you can see that in this 4-hour time frame gold creating series of higher low, nice looking local uptrend. And if you look at this overall picture, let's look at the daily to see what we expected on the daily. Now this is the doji that has formed yesterday. Now today, once the market opened with a gap, the bulls has started to push the price high from where it has opened the market, as you can see, from 1920 to 1930 level. Now the price is approaching this daily resistance. I think that very highly likely we'll see that daily 20 EMA is being hit, which is 1932-33 level, which is nearly there. And I think that gold might break even high little bit to the upside, and then we could see that remaining bearish from longer term perspective. And because it's a long-term downtrend, the price after the monthly close had a bounce, so we could see that the price is breaking the swing high and then retreating back to its long-term downtrend. Now you know what I think, that you can see if you look at this daily candlestick pattern, you'll see something that you can expect in the future. This could happen. Okay, if you look at this one, now we could see that after breaking this high, another long wick candle that will penetrate, that will break this swing high on the daily, highly likely breaking this daily 20 EMA. Breaking this daily 20 EMA, and then we could see that gold later again returning back to its long-term downtrend. So now for short term we see some upside so far. Looking back to the 4-hour, so we see that with this doji formation, liquidity grab in this strongly bullish market. Strongly bullish means the locally strongly bullish in this local time frame. The bulls are strong here in this zone, in this time frame. Time frame is very important. And as you can see, after triggering that liquidity, we saw that rejection has come yesterday. Now let's see on the 1-hour chart. Now from the 1-hour perspective, this is the move that we have seen. Big move, correction, consolidation. It is in another local bullish move. Now what I think, that with this movement, very highly likely we could see that gold might break this. So with this daily 20 EMA crossover, we might see that gold is hitting this resistance. You can see this is a very important level of resistance, and there is a very high liquidity. So this is where the main thing to look at is where is the liquidity. The market moves from liquidity to liquidity. It's like a fuel in the market, or you can say the station where the price moves from one station to the other station. And with this movement, what I think gold will have that, and then we can expect again break of this local bullish trend. Okay, once you see this local bullish trend is broken, we can look for selling opportunities. So for the time being, we still see potential bullish on gold. Now let's see along the progression of this session, like we do every day almost. Yesterday also we had a trade, we had two trades in fact yesterday. We'll be moving along the way with any trade coming along. So let me know guys how you are doing. Thank you very much for being here. All right, so let's look at Derek. Hey coach, how are you? Euro GBP, yeah, we'll be looking at that. Derek, AUD USD, absolutely. Good evening coach, good evening everyone, thank you very much. NASDAQ is still looking bullish, yeah, we'll be looking at that. NASDAQ also in our list. Let's see. MC, thank you very much. Hello coach, come, thank you. Jagadish, hello sir. Jagadish, thank you very much. Hello, good afternoon coach. AUD CAD will still going. AUD CAD, we see that is still to the upside, but let's see, we'll be looking at that. Hi coach, already, yep. Leo, hey, thank you very much. Until when it's expected to stay on downtrend? Which one you are talking about? The gold? Gold, bigger picture, we will discuss again how long we could see that downtrend, but locally we see that it's moving still to the upside. Okay, we see that after local breakdown again the price. Now with this movement we might see now a 20 EMA retest, daily 20 EMA retest, okay, which is nearing there, pretty much there. Are you Cat? Yep. Hi coach and family, thank you. Loda, thanks for being here. Hello. Hi coach, greetings to you. See any scope of reversal on GBP JPY? Yeah, we'll be looking at that. Good morning everyone. Can I ask 2 questions? Yeah, of course. This is why this live chat is, to ask question. Asking question always helps to learn and grow. I encourage asking question always. Okay, so let's gold. We see that locally we see some probability to go up. Any trade coming along the way, if we find anything that impressive to me, I'll definitely jump on it. We'll see that together. Make sure you stick till the end. Any trade, as you have seen yesterday also, we had 2 trades. One was 2 to 1. In fact, from that place, you see, we need to review the trade. This is where the confidence will come. Let's go back to yesterday trade, and then we'll jump on to the other instrument, guys. Now this is where exactly we have opened the second trade. The first one didn't work out, you know that. The second one was a massive. We closed at 2 to 1, guys. You can see that this is where the learning comes from, because everything here is, as I mentioned, is for learning. So you're spending your important time, then I recommend you to always, stay always focused, so that you are not missing out the real real outcome of this live session, so that you can grow as a trader. Let me tell you, this is where I'm replaying the chart, and let me tell you why did I took the trade, and see where this trade ultimately has gone from that point on, and then you can learn and grow, and then you understand what's the concept behind it. Now the first trade, you can see there was a little bit of confusion here. Okay, that confusion is in fact not only there are millions of traders got trapped here, and that's why this market has made this big move to the upside. And when you see this kind of confusion, you'll see the bigger move, and that one propel the next trade. Now you can see that this candle, this is the 55 minutes price action. This is where I trade on gold on 5 minutes and 15 minutes. While I trade, analyze I do the multi-time frame, always monthly, weekly, daily, 4 hour, and at the same time, entering on the lower time frame. Is because of this, gold is very volatile, low spread, and at the same time, there is a lot of trading opportunity. Day trading, scalping on gold is very, very profitable now if you have the strategy. Now if you look at this one here, this is the resistance on the 5 minutes. Now this level, okay, is very, very important. Why? Always you can note down, when you see, let's say price has gone up, has come back to the level, has gone up, has come back to the level, let's say creating this level of resistance, right, and level of support. Now this is an important level, what I can say that important. Now if you see that level is broken, okay, and then you see that this market in majority of the time will come back to test this level, right? Now this previous resistance now turns support here, and now bounce off. Let's say bounce off means that it's retaining. Now the price has come here, again bounce off. Now previously it was an important level, now it became a very, very important level. You see, this is where the adjective comes in place, that it became now very important. Why? Because when a level acts both as a supply and demand zone at the same time, this is a very, very powerful level. If you look at here, the same level, you can see from that point on there has been this movement happen. It's a lower time frame big move, okay, straight vertical move, and then the price has come back down to the same level. Again there has been a little bit of reaction, has broken down, tested this support as a resistance, again bounce off, form a reversal pattern, has broken out of that level. That's why this level is so important. And from that zone, when we see this liquidity candle is formed, this is where we have called for this trade. And as you can see, this is where the trade has called for. Now if you look at this trade, we closed at 221, but you can, I think you can take more than 6 times, and from that zone on the market has made this move, and that that is still running, that movement still, that this move is still on, and there is still probability for further movement to the upside in the direction with this from this movement. Okay, this is what I explained, that patience, knowing the technical aspect, and then knowing understanding price action, market structure, and liquidity. Okay, these are the key points to look at, and it takes a little bit of time. I know from day one it's not possible, even in the 1 year, 2 years it might not, but you can accelerate your learning. When I begin, I was in your same position. In the beginning no one knows, but if you want to accelerate, you can also be with us, join us in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy. I'm sure that you will find it very fast to learn. You can accelerate 10 times faster than I think. So join us. There is a link in the description area. There is a link at the top of the chat. Visit the website if you want to know more about how I trade gold and all other instruments that we are trading. Learn all the strategies that we are using. Link in the description area. Also link at the top of the chat. Any question, don't hesitate to ask the live agent. She will be able to answer any question that you have. So I would recommend you to do that so that you can accelerate your learning. And also make sure you subscribe to the channel here. Every day we do a lot of live sessions. That's also very, very helpful. Everything posted here is very, very important for traders. So you can press that bell button. As soon as you post the content, you are notified. So let's see, guys, how you're doing. Let me know. Rafathar, Gbpusd, USD. Yeah, absolutely. Good morning to all. Hello, Coach Euro AUD. Thank you very much. Of you send the trade on today. Yeah, that trade was sent to the VIP. Absolutely. All the trade that I open also I share with VIPs who are trading with us in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So this is the last trade that this is the buy trade that was sent to the VIPs. Bought at 1915, stop loss 90. How tight is stop loss it is, and TP at 19, almost 1919, and we took that full profit on this one on Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So that was a big trade that we have opened and also closed. So let's see, now we are waiting another one. Let's see how it does. As I mentioned, if you are in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, also you will be receiving all the trades that I'm trading, I'm posting, and also you will see all the strategies, educational content available on the website. You can access all of them, all the trading tools that I'm using to find the best trade possible in the market. So let me see now on other instrument. Let's see guys how it is doing. Good evening, Coach. Thank you very much. Good evening. High liquidity, so nice and clear. Thank you very much. Good morning, boss. Thank you. Good morning, Gilberto. Trading Aussie Yen and Usdjpy 80%. Very good. Awesome. This is what we need. Okay, yeah. Yes, it was a very good trade. I even sent in the chart that gold will. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that's a very good prediction. This is what I see Zofia and everyone, improving. It was an amazing prediction that you made. I remember that you said that it's going to 1930. I know that whoever coming to Forex Trading Wizard Academy, definite improvement. That's a great prediction. It was, in fact, it has gone exactly 1930 and then revert back. Awesome. Thank you very much, guys. Everyone doing very well. What do you think, Coach? Which one? Short on CHFJPY. CHFJPY short. I'll look at that, but normally CHFJPY is historically bullish market. I'll see how it does. What do you think? Thank you very much, Georgial. Hello, Coach. Nice to see you again. Can you share your opinion on euro dollar? Yes, please. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. I'll be looking at that. Good afternoon. I'm learning a lot. Thank you very much. Thank you. Dollar CAD. Yep. Is all bullish today. We'll see that. Rohim, Don. Thank you very much. Hello, Coach. NASDAQ. US oil. Yep, absolutely, we'll be looking at all of them. So let's see some of them. So I'm just going back to the old requests. So yeah, quite a few requests to look at. So we have seen that gold. Now what happened is that gold, let me see, there's a gap opening. Let me see if there's any. Very interesting price action. So it might be planning for a downside. You see this channel, and then break to the upside, coming back to the channel again. Let's see how it is evolving. You know, the price sometime will make you very confused. So until we see that, that's why a strategy comes in place. When you have a strategy, you know that when to trigger. It's very important. Thank you very much. I'm struggling to find. Currently I think, Don, if you are struggling to find trades, that means you are in the right track. Okay, so the day you started to struggle to find trades is when you in fact started to become better and better in trading. Okay, so yeah, that's you are in the right track. That's fine, that's good. Aussie dollar, CAD, CHF. Okay, I'll be looking at that. So let's see. Okay, let me see how. All right, so suddenly there is a drop on gold. Let me see what it is trying to do. So from the daily, daily resistance line, gold has a gap opening. Look at this 1 hour chart. There could be some downside on gold. Let me see, this is the channel. So we saw that the channel locally here, and then gap opening, so 15 minutes candle closed as a bearish candle. Okay, so locally we could see now downside. We could see downside on gold, I think. This is a 1 hour candle which is closing in 28 minutes. Okay, so we'll be opening a sell on gold. From here, stop loss above all this high, TP target up to here 1.6, which is pretty good risk to reward, and I'll be sending the same trade as well to the VIPs. If we see further drop, then we can hold the trade because the market is a little bit in a side. We might not see much movement, so we need to close whenever we see that movement have happened. Okay, to wait for entry. All right, so this is a high probability that because the price, you can see, failed to break this high. I'll tell you why I have opened the position. I've opened in one account. I might, if I see that more opportunity, I might add more. Also, I have sent the same trade to VIPs. Okay, if I show you how I send to the VIPs as well, the same trade. So yesterday's, today's, to move this one here. So yesterday's one here, now is sold. Let me see. Now gold, the way I see potentially we could see now a little bit of pullback, and then as the price has reached that daily resistance zone, we could see that short-term downside. Okay, so as the candle close coming 4 hour, we can expect it to come down. Okay guys, so let's hold the trade, okay, which is running in profit. In the meantime, I hope that you are enjoying. Give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you want to know the strategy that I'm trading, learning and grow as a trader with Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Stick to the channel. And anyone looking for a regulated broker, also you can join About Trade using our link. That's how you also supporting the channel. They're regulated broker, no commission broker, and once you trade with them, your capital will be in 100% in safe hand. They're SEC regulated, FCA regulated everywhere. So there is a link in the description, and also I can give you a link in the live chat. So About Trade, regulated broker. So the only thing that you need to do, just click the link and then register for free, and then start trading with a regulated broker. You can trade within even $100 account or any amount you want to trade with About Trade. They are regulated anytime. Withdrawal deposit is very safe and secure. So just click the link and then start trading. For those who already registered with About Trade but didn't start trading, I will recommend you to start trading with maybe $100 account or any amount. That will give you a big boost in your confidence. When you are with a regulated broker, you know that any amount you are gaining, you can withdraw anytime, no hassle, nothing. So make sure you do that if you are looking to trade with a regulated broker. So gold trade that we have open, which moving in the direction, I'm in little profit. Let me know in the live chat how you are doing on that. Yes, Don, does About Trade have low spread? So if you want lowest spread account, when you open the registration, when you do the registration, use the partner code RAW, RAW. So if you want a raw account, use partner code RAW on About Trade. That will give you the raw account with the About Trade as well. So any kind of trading account you want, you can do that. So gold trade that running, after it moves certain distance, we might move our stop loss at entry for not now. Let it go to the profit little bit, and then we'll do that so that we can have a bit more decent profit on this one. Now this is what I discussed guys before, is the liquidity. Okay, this is the secret that I use with many professional trader. Okay, according to Nikola Tesla, if you want to know the secret of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency and vibration. So if you want to know the secret of the market, similarly think in terms of liquidity, market structure and price action. Okay, so these are the three secrets that you need to master. Like if you want to master how the universe works, so that you can use the universe in your own favor, you can use universe in your own favor as well. How does it work? I'll tell you. See, if you know what is the intention of the universe, that you know that exactly how it works. See, anyone, you see this market is dropping now in the direction. Keep in mind that, guys, anyone in this world, if you know the intention, what he or she wants, if you do according to the intention, it will work out. Similarly, this universe also had an intention, and if you know that what is the intention of the universe, it becomes much easier for you to ask the universe what you want, and it's gonna give you. The intention of the universe is when you can align your intention with the intention of the universe, you can have anything in your life. The intention of the universe is expansion, creation, and growth. Growth, expansion, and creation. So when you set your intention to expand, to grow, to create more of what you want in your life, you aligning your intention with the intention of the universe. That's how you can grow, evolve. That's why so many people stuck in the life that they don't want, because their intention is not to expand, not to grow, and not to create. So you see, when you're trading, you wanna make profit, you wanna grow your trading account. So it's an intention of growth, right? It's in the same way. So this is why when you know how the universe works, you can take the full advantage of it. Similarly, if you know how the market works, you can take the full advantage of it. Now, why did I sold gold? Now, anytime I could be wrong. I'm not saying that I'm always right, but majority of the time being right is the wise decision. Or when you are right, taking more profit. That's how traders grow. Now, what did I look at in this trade? You see that this is the channel, and with this channel, the market, okay, this is the channel, and you see where is the liquidity. This is the liquidity gap. This break, there are millions of traders who went long in this move, has just been dodged with this backward movement. So it's come back to the range again, and that's a liquidity grab, okay? And that's the liquidity, that's the secret that you need to know to see how the market moves. So we are in profit now, almost 50%. Let it drop a little bit below this support, especially after it come back to this level 1925.40. we will be taking 50% profit, and then we'll move our stop loss at entry, and then we'll keep the rest running to see either it's coming to the full TP target. I'll keep you updated. Let me know in the live chat how you're doing. Thank you very much for being here. Can you make video regarding psychological move of big boys, physiological move of big boys, and the key points to? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, Gopi, yeah, we'll be doing that. I'll be doing that. Very good point. Thanks for gold trade yesterday, coach. Shahil, thank you very much. Yeah, it's my job. I'm a trader. I trade in my dream also. Sometimes I take a big trade in my dream. How many of you take trade in dream? You see that this is how one become who he wants to be. You see that when I was doing a full-time job, I remember that when I remember about my job, sometimes everyone as a human being, we all dream, and we see the dream that we are working. So if the work that we do, when it is very pleasant, it becomes very sweet dream, isn't it? But if the work that we do, if we don't like it, it becomes a nightmare. So this is what happened when I was working full time, so when I was sleeping, it was a nightmare. Waking up in the morning, Monday morning, the whole night, Sunday night was a nightmare. Now also dream, but it's a sweet dream. All the trade that I take in my dream is winner. So this is how, it's the difference between understanding what you do, do what you love, and doing what you don't love. This is the difference. So yeah, it's important that we think what we do all the time. Can I discuss inducement, coach, and flip entry confirmation? Yeah, we'll discuss on that. Inducement, very good points. Inducement is basically the liquidity gathering. I'm happy. Gbpusd long, Euro. Okay, very good. Thank you very much, Sankit. That's awesome. Euro AUD. Yep, it's called. Okay, we sold gold. Hi coach, please Euro NZD GM. Short term bearish down to 1921. Yep, gold is, yes, looks like that downside. Thank you, giving perfect prediction. Yeah, this is what posted analysis early today. I think you have seen that. This is what we discussed, that from here when I was doing the analysis on YouTube, guys, gold was here. This is what I discussed, that gold is likely to go up to the near to the daily 20 EMA and to come back down, and gold did that. It's a little bit of experience and understanding the market structure, liquidity, and price action. Everyone have the ability to do that. Everyone can do that. I know that some of you can see that Zofia also yesterday predicted that gold to reach 1930 level, and exactly you see 1930, and from that point on gold has dropped. Is better than my prediction as well. So everyone is getting very efficient. That's very good. Everyone has the ability to be the best trader. And first time here, thank you very much. For what's about NZD USD, you will be looking at that. Thank you very much. Which time zone and which time do you trade, Mr. Lunari? Mostly we trade on London and New York session and some part of Asian session. When I choose an account with low spread for scalping, are there any disadvantages, especially when didn't scalp on the... there isn't. There are two ways to trade. Like, if you are trading on a as a rule of thumb, if your account size is a bit bigger, better to use a raw spread account. Very simple. If your account is comparatively smaller, then better to use a standard account. But anyway, it's not a big difference. But a scalping, definitely you should use a very low spread account, because you might be using a bit more of leverage. So it depends on how it depends on everyone's individual circumstances. I cannot advise on that, because you need to consider your all aspect of how you should organizing on that. I would recommend you to consider everything and then see which one is best for you. Good job. Thank you very much. Enjoying my first session here. Ritesh, thank you very much. Ritesh, yeah, I'm sure that you will be enjoying. Very good to see you are here. Okay, so let this candle to close as a doji. So you saw that it closed as a narrow doji. I'm expecting it to now break to the downside to give us some more profit on that. Now there is a candle close coming on the 4 hour on all instruments. So we see that here 1 hour 20 EMA on gold at 1920. So our TP at 1923, right? So what we will do here, especially 1924, we'll keep that for full TP. Okay, so there is a still bearish price action. I'm expecting still to come back down. You might see some little consolidation here, and then okay, so the next 15 minutes candle also has closed as a long bearish candle after we open the position. Okay, so breaking this swing low, coming to that level. Okay, so we'll see. Some pullback coming up. Okay, so you might see some pullback on this, but there is a because it's started to drop. Okay, we could see that drop coming to the almost 1 hour 20 EMA, or even breaking the low. So we'll keep that on. We might see some pullback to the upside. We need to allow it to happen. Otherwise, you see this move on the 5 minutes, it needs a healthy pullback. So with that pullback, basically you can see this channel on the 5 minutes. So the price now, after grabbing multiple liquidity from the top below the channel, now this support here, it will be testing multiple times here. Probably even we could see a retest of this resistance here, and then we can expect it to come down. Let's see how it does. Right, we might see some short-term movement. Okay, so we'll hold the trade, keep that on. As the candle close coming on the 4 hour, let's see the instrument, all other pairs, how they are doing. All right guys, give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Also, if you want to learn the strategy that I am trading gold and all the instrument, you can join us. There is a link in the description and also link at the top of the chat. Also, all the trades that I'm trading, I send it to the VIP group as well. Even I'm not on live, I send all the trades as well as all the strategies that I am trading also available to access. Link in the description. Visit the website. Any question, let the live agent know. If you have any question, she will be able to answer any question that you have. So let me see what other pairs are doing. We'll keep gold trade running in profit. So Aussie CAD, okay, Aussie CAD trade that we were running is still in profit. Might let me see how it goes. If we see that it's not getting enough fuel, we might close with the running profit. Let me see what other Aussie yen. So I'm just looking at quickly. AUD USD had a bounce after the news. You can see this was a move that we discussed in pre-London session live. There was a breakdown and then had a reversal to the upside with this bullish move. It's a bullish engulfer. And AUD USD after this move immediately has gone up. So this is a sign of AUD USD to go up further to the upside. Okay, so there is a probability now, because it grabbed liquidity here, we could see AUD USD moving up. At least we can expect now this swing high to be broken, and even I think that we might see further push. Now from the daily, perspective, what we see that AUD USD, this is a, I think it's a reversal call, and that move might take AUD USD to upside. So that AUD USD's movement might make, it might be up to here, or if we look at the weekly, yeah, this is the weekly high, monthly. So we might see it is filling this monthly long week. So let me see on gold, because in majority of the time you'll see AUD USD and gold, not all the time, sometimes they follow each other. If you look at the past month, you will see completely different picture. You see that past month gold has a massive, it's a bearish candle past 2 months, but in AUD USD it was a bullish move on gold. In the past month was bullish AUD USD. In majority of the time it was bullish. Later we saw that reversal. So but gold was not following that pattern in the past month. So let's see, going back to gold again to see our trade. So you see that on the 5 minutes, the market, you can see long week candle. So the bull couldn't break much high. Let's see how it is trying to do here. So we are running around 36.36% on profit. So there was a, you see with this big move, gold created this movement. I think highly likely it will come back to the baseline that we have drawn, breaking this swing low. Okay, we'll keep eye on that. Once it will drop, we'll take profit, at least some part of it, and we'll make the trade risk free. Okay, so in the meantime, we see AUD USD is getting stronger. CAD CHF, let me see. Okay, so CAD CHF are showing bullish. If we look at this, I think this market from the monthly, I see that long-term probability to go up. Now CAD CHF, I think evolving a newly developed uptrend. If you look at this monthly price action on CAD CHF, what do you see? This is the monthly bullish candle followed by another monthly candle. It is also a monthly bullish candle, okay, on CAD CHF. Now this monthly candle just newly opened. You see it has a long wick at the top, healthy body. Very highly likely that the market will fill that long wick to the upside, or even break this high. It might break all this swing high to the upside. So CAD CHF, very high probability for potential bullish move. Now if we look at the weekly, after this weekly rejection this week, once the market open, we see that again the market moving to the upside. Now looking at the daily, there is a shooting star on the daily, and with that shooting star we have seen that the market started to move to the upside, and this is the daily price action, which is, if you look at the structure on this market on CAD CHF, this is the structure: strong impulse and consolidation, now in that consolidation, what do we see? That the market is forming series of higher low. Okay, so what does that mean? It really means a lot, because when you see the market form this series of higher low, that means the buyers are getting stronger and stronger in the market in comparison with the seller. And what I think that we could see that break to the upside from the daily. So monthly, weekly and daily potential bullish probability. Now from the 4 hour, just candle closed a bullish candle, which also grab liquidity from the support. So there is a probability for bullish move on CAD CHF. Let me see all of them. CAD JPY also has formed a bullish engulfer. Yes. Okay, so CHF JPY, Euro AUD. Okay, Euro AUD looks to me that downside. I think Euro AUD is a very strongly bearish candle, followed by a narrower bearish candle, full body green. Looking at the daily, a very high probability for Euro AUD may continue to drop to this level. Right? Euro looks weaker against AUD and NZD. So I'm just quickly looking at, guys, how the candle closed. Okay. GJ had a bullish price action. Gbpusd was a bullish. Let me see. Okay, so from what I see on Euro AUD looks very impressively down. Okay, yeah, there is a very high probability for Euro AUD. Yeah, I think that this one might coming back to this smart money area. Okay, so we see in all of them, I see that Euro AUD is potentially bearish. Let's go back to gold, our trade, to see when we can take our profit. Okay, so we see 1 hour candle close with bearish engulfer. Okay, so we see that move have happened. Why it has gone up? So this the trade that we have opened now is TP at 1923.24. So we see that there is a potential downside. So far the price action is bearish on gold, so we are so far on the safe side and in profit. For those who joined late, this is our today's trade on gold. We have open sell here, and once it will be able to break the structure, we can bring our stop loss at entry as it's forming this structure in that area. Okay, guys. So from 15 minutes also we see that a narrow doji has formed, which is potential bearish price action. From 1 hour you can see a bearish candle has formed with a liquidity in it. Unless there is a fake move. If we develop a reversal here, we might be able to take the profit. Let me see. It's important to look at the price action. because how it is forming this candlestick pattern is very, very important. Okay, there's a dodgy on the 5 minutes. Now it is still from 1 hour, what I see, it is still probability to the downside. Okay, let's keep that on. Guys, thank you very much for being here. Guys, give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. If you are new to the channel today, I'll recommend you to stick to the channel. Always press that bell button, and so that you don't miss out any of the content that we are releasing every single day. Thank you. Hi coach, what's your thought on trading? Is it absolutely trading is absolutely a skill that can learn, and there is a lot of, you know, I myself as well as there are hundreds of millions of traders are, you know, are profitable and they are making a living out of trading, which is absolutely a very, very good way to gain financial freedom if you know how it works. It's very important that you know how it works, and if you progress cautiously, wisely, without, you know, losing money, even systematic way, you can be a profitable trader. In trading, the struggle is that, you know, majority of the trader who come on the market in the beginning, they lose money, and then, you know, they get demotivated. So I'll recommend that always trade in a smaller account is the key, because, you know, if you lose $100 account, that may not make a big difference, but you learn the lesson, you know. So it's important that always use a smaller account, so that, you know that how it works, what really works, what doesn't work, and then what works you can scale up, what doesn't work you can remove it. That's how one become a profitable trader. And everything we want to do in our life, basically we need, you know, we need some time, we need to give some time. Nothing comes in a day. If you know, do a simple diploma, it takes you 3 years, and then apprenticeship, and then a lot of experience, and just to make a living, right? So why then we shouldn't give some more time on trading, maybe at least a year to see. And it's easy, you know, because the best thing on trading is there is no language in it. You know, if you go to the engineering, you need an engineering degree. If you go to a baker, you need a baker degree. Okay, but in trading, you don't need anything at all. You just need to see the pattern, the candlestick pattern, and anyone can read that candlestick pattern, because there is no verbal language in it. It's all about pattern, understanding how the market moves, and then, you know, can become anyone. So that I would recommend, you know, if anyone interested on trading, just go slow, and then stick to the, you know, stick to your plan. And if you want to scale up your learning and growth, then also can take courses. That's always better. You know, the more knowledge you have, knowledge is power, the faster you grow. And that's why also this Forex Trading Wizard Academy is created. If you want to be part of that, you can do that today. All the trades that I open, I share with the VIPs, as well as all the, you know, everything I gain so far, it's available for you to access. So there is a link in the description area. You can visit the website, and also all the trading tools that we have. You can visit the website, or this is the website that You can go to this website forextradingwizard.com, click join now button or click here to join, and you will be able to access everything that we have. So let's see what we have now. This is the 5 minutes price action. So far the bulls not getting fuel, so there is a probability for downside. Okay guys, so we see that potential downside on gold moving in our favor. The gold trade that we have opened. All right, I want to hold it. I think it will drop, expecting it to drop. Okay, so from the 15 minutes you can see after this liquidity grab, the market, this 15 minutes candle so far forming a bearish price action. So if you look at the daily, you can see the price has reached the daily resistance. It might, this is why our TP is here, highly likely it might even come back down to test the lower part of this long wick on the daily doji. You can see the previous day a daily doji here on gold. The price tested the higher part, and now it might come back down to test the lower wick of this daily doji. So now if you look at that part, it might even come back down here. So unless it is going for a spike, but so far on the 15 minutes there is a potential bearish. Same time speed. We do live session every day, twice in London and New York session, same time. Every day you see in the same time. So if you subscribe and press that bell button, you will be notified when I am on live. So I'm gonna pause for 2 seconds. Everyone have time to do that. Give a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also press that bell button so that you are not missing out any of the content that we are releasing every day. Let me see what gold is trying to do. If it is trying to get bullish, then we might to close out the position. This 5 minutes candle is, let me see how it is trying to do. We are on entry or profit. Let me see. From 4 hour, it will depend on how strong this candle is closing on the 5 minutes really. Okay, if the bull's not getting enough strength to break the high, see this, whenever the bull's trying to push high, the sellers trying to break that low. So you'll see that still we see that, you know, sellers in control. Thank you very much. NZD you'll enjoying my first session. Thank you very much. Yeah, absolutely. Dollar yen, NZDJPY, CAD. Do you think there is a chance to drop CAD-JPY? I'll be looking at that. NZD-USD, NZD-JPY, sir. Yep, we'll be Alex, good afternoon. Thank you very much. AUD-USD. gold analysis. Awesome. So if I'm still on CAD by AUD CAD, we will be all be updating. So this 5 minutes candle on gold, for me, it is still bearish. Okay, let me see. Let me see how it is trying to evolve in that area. Now from the daily, see there's a little gap opening. Pardon me guys, I'm still coughing here. Okay, so there's a little bit of Sydney weather is very cold. Okay, so let's see. There guys, you're enjoying. So let's see. Still we see the bulls trying to create a move. It's consolidating here. We need to keep that eye. Okay, so TP on gold is there. Thank you so much for your wisdom. Are we on the right? Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much. You are on the right path. Thank you. Any chance of second entries? Second entry, yeah, if there is anything coming along the way, yeah, definitely will be adding. So we are expecting, I'm expecting if it drops, then it might drop back to well below. Okay, first of all, we need to see this structure is broken down. If it is pumping to the upside, trying to go up, then that's why I'm watching to give you guys update. But it's still I'm expecting it to continue to drop. Let's see. Now here is little bit of gap opening, liquidity gap that might make this. Let me see the 4-hour candle close coming. No problem. If we see that it's trying to push up again, we'll be closing our position with running profit or at entry, no problem at all. Let me see first of all. Now this next candle is really important to see. Okay, so now it's very important to see this one. Before 4 hour, there are quite a few candles closing on the 15 minutes. Okay, we might see short-term upside. Short-term, let me see what are we gonna do. Okay, if we need, we can enter again. We'll be closing out. It's some of you may be at a little bit of profit, some of you at entry. We'll be closing break even. Okay, all right, because you see this is building up here, we might see that moving to the upside. Okay, it might drop, but it's a little bit of building up. If we need, we can enter again. Okay, it's on our entry or in our profit zone a little bit. Some of you may be in profit, some of you at entry, because the way we see this price action here, see it's opening little gap, so it's building up. We might see again another retest of this resistance, so we are out on that break even, right? We are out on the break even. I'll recommend, so if we find another entry, we'll be entering again. Let me see what it is trying to do. So if you can see that, yeah, so there is a now it failed to completely break down. If we find an entry again, we'll be entering again. First, let me see how the price is evolving with this 20 EMA and with this zone again. All right, trading is always available. There is a lot of trade along the way, so it's a good idea to always keep your capital safe. Yeah, so we might see again a bit more pressure to the upside. So we'll be entering again once we will find that. All right, this is 1 hour candle. It might retest this imbalance here. Okay, this zone. Thank you very much. Yeah, Mark, this is what we see, little bit of slow movement, but still we see some movement. Thank you, Frederick, for your selfless comment as well. That's really helps. This is what we need, appreciation. Thank you very much for mentioning that, and I really appreciate your support to the channel also, guys. Thanks for that. And as you guys are supportive, I really appreciate that. Always supporting to the channel. Without your support, this channel may not have grown. So thank you very much for all you do all the time. So let's see what else we have. We'll come back to the gold before we go to the other instrument. If you are looking for a regulated broker, you can use Gbpusd. They are regulated by ASIC and FCA. Gbpusd regulated broker. There is a link in the description, and also I'm giving a link in the live chat. you can use that link, click that link and then register for free, and then you can start trading with a regulated broker. Once you click the link, you will be taken to the registration page. You can register and start trading with a regulated broker. I always recommend to trade in a smaller account. If you are trading in a smaller account is always good idea. Okay, so let me see gold what it is trying to do. Once you'll see another wave, we will be entering. So this is where you see that movement. We could enter buy, but we were on a sell trade, we closed it. So let's give it a settle down. See, this is how I'll create a separate video on how I read this candlestick pattern. You see, when it opened this kind of candles with liquidity, is again gaining momentum for another move to the upside. Trading is like the price action is very important to look at. When you see that price action will tell you what on the other side buyers or sellers are doing, because as a retail trader we don't have, even institutional trader don't have, because market is a giant, isn't it? There are billions of traders trading in both sides, buyers and sellers, and no one can predict the flow in the market. The only thing, that information that we have is candlestick pattern, and that's all we need, right? Market structure, liquidity, and price action, these are the most important component of trading that one can master. And you can do that, you can master it, because they are visible and simple, right? Because the simplest, the easiest, always simplest is the easiest. And you'll see that I have seen in my own long experience, most professional profitable trader use their strategy that very easy to spot. Because for example, sometimes you might have only less than a minute or maybe 30 seconds to make your trading decision. So if your strategy is not simple, then how can you align all the rules of the strategies to find out when you need to buy or sell? That's why it is important that one must have a very simple strategy that works over time. And this is why all my strategies very simple, rule based. And we also translated this Pine script. This is our TF indicator translated into a Pine script. You can see that this is when the price crossed this zone, it satisfied the rules of our strategies, and we see this buy alert, and from that move we see this movement happen. Now this TF indicator is not an indicator, it's a TF strategy translated into a Pine script. If you are our lifetime member, you can access it from your dashboard. If you are not, also I will invite you to join us. Once you are our member, you can access this. First, I will recommend you to first go through the strategy before you use that indicator. You must need to learn the rules of the strategy before you use this indicator. So if you are not, you can join, link in the description and also link at the top of the chat. Click the link and then visit the website. Click join now button. You will be able to join Forex Trading Wizard Academy for the rest of your life. Thank you very much. So let's see what other instrument giving us in hand to see. Okay, AUD USD. After this long bullish engulfer, a bullish candle has formed. I think AUD USD very highly likely that it might even respect this candle and may continue to rise. So AUD might be getting bullish. Okay, if you look at this daily, You can see the price just testing this daily 20 EMA and moving up. So we saw that with the AUD USD, gold also trying to push up. So because gold, you can see that again, I'm coming back to gold, is because gold failed to break the low, started to push up again. Now we might see gold picking up. So any liquidity grab along the way, we will look for now buy. This is how trading, you see that how you need to change your sentiment based on the market sentiment. Price action will tell you, when you know how to read the price action, you know that when to trigger, which way to trade, either to keep running or to close based on the price action confirmation. Not, you may not be always right, but majority of the time you'll see the market will go in the direction that you will look at. So let me see on that. This is where we see that now that is dodgy. I hope that everyone has safely exit the gold trade. Thank you very much. I think gold pulled back. Awesome. Thank you very much. I would have taken buy if I saw there is a liquidity here, but if I saw at least one liquidity candle that we did yesterday, I would look for buy. But at the moment, no. Let me see. Once you will see that entry, will be going for it. Thank you very much. Peace, joy. Okay, so Euro, AUD, I was just looking at all of them. Very high probability, I think AUD getting stronger. That means gold might move up further. So that means it is hungry for liquidity from this daily 20 EMA, as it failed to move. So you could see that movement coming. Okay, let me see. Okay, in the meantime, while gold is moving, let me look at all of them. Just quickly skim through to see. Okay, so in all the instrument, what I see that Aussie dollar and like AUD pairs are very bullish. Like AUD very bullish, especially AUD and NZDs. Let's see how it does on the 4-hour candle close. The market almost nearly on the resistance line. Hope that guys you're enjoying. Okay, so let's see. Just need to be patient a little bit. Patience is the key. How many of you have struggled from patience? I also struggle when I begin. In the beginning, it's a little bit of patience needed, but once you are familiar, it becomes much fun. Trading is always fun. Doing a job that we don't like in most of the time is much better. On trading is fun when you see that the account is growing. You see that always it's fun to trade, and that's why when you trade in a group together, it becomes much fun. Trading alone sometimes might cause you to feel bored, and sometimes when as a trader, if someone feel bored as a trader, tend to take some bad trades as well comes along the way, because when you feel bored, you feel like doing something and then start to open positions that may not be there. This is how human mind work, which is very, very normal. That's why I would recommend anyone want to trade full-time, first be profitable so that you have enough confidence, and then once you are consistently profitable for 3 to 6 months, then you can look for coming directly to the full-time. But best thing on trading is that even if you are doing a full-time job, a person can earn more than full-time from trading if he knows proper strategies, he knows how the market works, even giving, let's say, an hour or half an hour time in a day, which is possible. In the beginning, a little bit of time commitment needed for learning, but once you are on it, it becomes much easier. The main goal here is to detach from the emotion of trading. This is where most get caught up, because this is a matter of money, and it really has a high emotional trigger when it comes to losing and winning in both cases. Okay, so when you win, the emotion of fear works. When you lose, the emotion of greed. Sometimes it feels counterintuitive, I know that. We think that when we are winning, the emotion of greed works. When we are losing, emotion of fear works, but the other way around. So understanding also is important, what kind of emotion at work and how you can deal with them. So when we win, then why does emotion of fear works? And when we lose, why does emotion of greed works? This is why it is important to know that how emotion plays out in trading. So the reason emotion of fear when we start to win is a big struggle in the beginning. Can you let me know why when we started to win, the emotion of fear is mostly play the role in trading. Let me see how you guys are taking it in. So we see that on the 5 minutes with this movement, let me see how it is doing. If we find entry here, we'll be jumping on a trade. Submit. Let me see. Okay, so let's quickly go through some indices. Looking at NASDAQ. Now NASDAQ, if we look at bigger picture from the daily, so let's do a multi-time frame analysis on NASDAQ. Now as you can see, NASDAQ, if you look at this daily chart, all right, it's purely bullish and very strongly bullish. Okay, how do you know either bullish or bearish? Some might use indicator, but mostly is from the market structure. Market structure is the only reliable source one can understand the direction of the trend. Now NASDAQ, you can see the market structure. You can see it's a typical bullish, creating series of higher high and higher low, which is a bullish market structure. Now with this bullish market structure from the daily, we saw NASDAQ has come back down, created a fake move to the downside, and then grabbed liquidity from this 20 EMA, has broken up again from this inverted head and shoulder. For me, it's a possibility for further move to the upside in the future. So from daily, we see that NASDAQ is potentially bullish. Now why did I look at daily first? Because any chart that I look at first, I try to observe the daily movement is very important. Daily time frame is very reliable in comparison with what I have found, that with any other time frame, daily is not too high, not too low, is a very reliable time frame to see, especially the directional bias. And also trading on, it's possible to do the swing trading on daily. Let's say anyone doing any kind of job, set up the trade on the daily, half an hour in a day, and that's gone, right? It's a great way to do trading on the daily. Even though we as a day trader, we trade on 5 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hour, that's fine. But if you have an idea which way the market heading based on the daily, it becomes much easier. So from the daily on NASDAQ, we see there is an inverted head and shoulder here, has broken to the upside, and we can expect on NASDAQ from that inverted head and shoulder to move to the upside. Now looking at weekly, we see a bullish engulfer on the weekly time frame on NASDAQ, which is also bullish from the in the direction of the trend. And if we look at the monthly, we can see that this is a monthly candle, which is also a bullish engulfer. We might see, because the price on a resistance zone here, we might see what I think that a breakout and then could come back down again. So now going to the further lower time frame for entry, I think it's just building up here. Maybe highly likely we could see sudden drop, especially to this 20 EMA. Okay, backward drop, and with this backward drop, grabbing liquidity from here, and then moving to the upside. So NASDAQ, very highly likely we could see the market dropping to the downside, and then along this zone, especially if I see that the market has broken this swing low here, I'll look for potential bullish opportunity on NASDAQ. Okay, so this is where I'll be waiting for an entry on NASDAQ. anytime if I see the market is giving me the opportunity, I'll look for entry. Okay guys, let me know how you are doing. Thank you, bye. Okay, so gold, going back to gold. Okay, so the market, as I mentioned on gold, is, we see that, you see this is now it's now trying to move in a side. It's not going to the upside or downside. For me, I think it's now trying to move in a sideways. Okay guys, so you see that gold, you know what, I think that ultimately we could see a touch of this 20 EMA on the daily, but because of a little bit less volatility today, we might see that gold is in a sideways. Okay, let's see how it does here. It might move in a sideways or slowly going up to test the daily 20 EMA. Okay, the way it will develop the price action, we will see the entry. All right, and this week guys, as you know that NFP week, the first week of the month, is very volatile. We do have every NFP is incredible with Forex Trading Wizard Academy, like all the weeks. If you want to be part of that, trade with us NFP coming up and also learn our strategies, you can join us. There is a link in the description area. There's a link at the top of the chat for the website. You can visit the website and then click join now button. You will be able to access all the trades that I am trading, all the trading tools that we have, and all the strategies that I am using to trade gold, and all the instrument in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. You can have all of them, so you can join. Link in the description and also link at the top of the chat. Any question, don't hesitate to ask the live agent. Aisha is there, she'll be able to help you that any question that you have. So now what we saw with this movement on gold on the 5 minutes, with this move, it's just, you know, the bulls are not getting enough fuel now at the moment, neither the bears. So we might see that gold might be going in a sideways a little bit guys, and no problem with that sideways. Anytime we will see that break coming up again, and the break might be to the upside. Okay, because if you look at the daily, it failed to break down, so we could see that break up to test the daily 20 EMA or even break to the upside. And then if you look at the past, you will know what's happening with whenever the price is crossing this 20 EMA, going up, grabbing liquidity, forming long week candle, and then marching towards its long-term downtrend. Now on gold also, to me, it's doing the same thing. We could see the market slowly bouncing to the upside, and we might see break of this 20 EMA to the upside, long week candle aligning with this, and then we might see that the market trending towards its long-term downtrend. Okay, so we'll be looking at that. So in the meantime, let me see all other instruments, including USD ZAR, USD SGD, dollar yen, dollar Swiss franc, dollar CAD, silver. Okay, we see that in most of the pairs Okay, so I'm just looking at to see, as I mentioned, the market little bit in a sideway, and that's the sign that tomorrow after tomorrow gonna be very volatile. So AUD CAD, we are running a trade on AUD CAD. We entered in around what's our entry on AUD CAD? Let me see. So our entry was AUD CAD at 0.88297. Okay, here. So we are up on AUD CAD on 20 pip around. So I think we still can see potential movement to the upside on AUD CAD. So we'll hold the trade, keep running to the upside until we see that reversal move. I think that AUD CAD may continue to rise. It's a 3-to-1 reward to risk, the swing trade. If I show you the AUD CAD trade along with the gold trade that you have opened. So this is the AUD CAD that we have opened, all right, and we are still running the trade. Also the same trade that I have sent out to VIPs with entry, stop loss and take profit target, so which is running in profit now, and I want to hold it to see, let's see how it goes. It has come well below, again has gone up to the profit zone. Now we applied our TF strategy here on AUD CAD. Now from the daily, so far what I think that AUD CAD highly likely we could see that movement to the upside, and it might break the, test the 20 EMA, or even I think we could see that further movement to the upside. As the market has created a significant movement, we could see that pull back to the upside. Or if you look at this trend line from this is the daily chart, very important, highly likely we could see AUD CAD is going up to test this trend line, this previous resistance here. We could see that break to the upside, okay, and then in the future we might see downside. So AUD CAD is potentially bullish so far. We'll hold the trade until we see any reason to close. All right guys, I hope that you enjoyed this live session. Thank you very much for being here. If you want to if you also want to support the academy in a different way, you can do that. You can join Gbpusd. They are a SEC and FCA regulated broker. If you are looking for regulated broker, they are our recommended brokers, so you can use that link in the description, and also link I can give you a link in the live chat. So Gbpusd is regulated, and also they are no commission broker. So Gbpusd, I have given a link in the live chat. You can click the link, register for free, and then start trading with Gbpusd. It's always good to trade with a regulated broker with tight spread and no commission. So thank you, and I want to see you again guys tomorrow. Mohammed shares, sir, tell us over trading. I'm in good profit then due to over trading. Okay, so Mohammed Sarush, it's a very good question. Before I go, I want to discuss that. So over trading is a very common, okay, with all of us. When I started trading, sometime in some days I open 10 trades, and I see that at the top it's minus maybe 0 or -1, but here there are 10 different trades running up and down. So it's a very common over trading. Now it comes from many different reasons. The only way is to develop a strong self-awareness is the key. Now over trading, when we trade win, let's say 1, 2, 3 trades win, why does over trading comes is that there are many ways you can explain it, from brain perspective or from psychological perspective. If I say from the brain, brain science or neuroscience, then it's the dopamine. So what happened is that, for example, when we have a win, then the brain releases a chemical called dopamine. Dopamine is whenever we do something that makes us any kind of excitement, it releases dopamine. So when we have a winning trade, the brain releases dopamine, and it always wants to have the same thing over and over again to release the same amount of dopamine or more. And what happens is that unconsciously the brain convinces us to take more trades so that we can win more and then can release more dopamine. But brain doesn't understand that if you take a trade that it will be winner or no, because the brain remember the experience that when you open a trade, it went to the winning position and then it releases dopamine. So the brain knows that if you do that activities, it will have a chance to release a dopamine. So that's why we tend to do the over trading in terms of brain perspective. If I tell from the psychological point of view, then over trading is we need to, we'll do more on discuss on that. It's also about the belief that we need to develop a strong belief. For example, if you have a $1,000 account, now you gain that $1,000 into $1,500, right? So that extra $500 that you have gained in your trading account, and you need to constantly say to yourself that I believe that this is what it's my account and this is what I gain and I can keep it. Otherwise we start to unconsciously give this money back to the market by over trading. So it's all about developing a strong awareness is the key. And to develop the awareness, it's not a one-day job. Definitely everyone just hold on to the things, don't quit. They said that if you hang out the long enough in a barber shop, you will have a haircut anyway. So if you hang out long enough with the trading, anyway you will be learning over time, and then everyone will along the way we learn, and then we grow, and then we stop over trading. I also did over trading, but over time I learned it. So you need to give yourself some time. You need to give yourself permission to be, so that you can be. So hope that you enjoyed this, and tomorrow we'll discuss more on that as well with many other topic. I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you very much for being here. Make sure you give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Check out all the link in the description area, might be very helpful to you. And this is a very important coming up tomorrow, very volatile. After a slow day, next day become crazily volatile. I want to see you there again, and have a sweet dream when you sleep. Thank you. I'll see you soon.